Good morning, welcome everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'll be giving you some prediction readings for the 5th of January. Oh gosh, I really have to think guys where we're up to. Really hot outside today here. It's summer obviously, tons of birds. I am out here with the doggos. Warning, extreme danger. You know how it goes. I just had to be quite firm with Sprocket then because he went, I've got a really high table. We're smart. We've got a very high outdoor dining table with high seats so the dogs can't get to our meals when we're having barbecues and things. And where does Sprocket go? Right under the table. He kept knocking the table. So I've had to get firm with him and put him over there because he was knocking the table and I didn't want him to knock the camera again. Oh, my dogs. Honestly. Welcome. Firstly, anybody new to my channel, feel free to comment down below. Hit those like buttons, guys. We tend to chat to each other here. We let each other know what's going on in our countries because we often don't get the real, perhaps honest news on mainstream media, as we all know. First off, guys, a little bit of admin today. I just want to actually shout out to all you guys for commenting all the time. You guys are unreal. I'm still getting back to your comments on my New Year video, etc. Takes me a few days sometimes because I like to write back to you guys and I like to really read what you've got to say too. It's very interesting to get everybody's different perspectives here. And I know a lot of you guys read each other's as well. It's really lovely. So thank you for taking the time out of your day, not only to watch my videos and like them, but also to comment on them. I know that's a huge deal. And if you don't, that's fine too. It's just lovely to have you listening to my videos as well. Because we've really sort of built a little community here, haven't we? We've sort of gone through a lot together in the last few years. That's for sure. We've shared a lot of stories with each other. First off, let's get into the admin. Cheers, everyone. I have got my herb tea. What have I got today? Cinnamon. I've got cinnamon herb tea today. I'm really enjoying my herb teas, I've got to say. Since the iron infusion, which is helping a lot, guys, I am feeling a lot stronger. I'm enjoying the herb teas. I'm trying to stay off the dairy. Makes me a little nauseous with the iron. Okay, sorry, me prattling on. Let's get into the admin. So, first off, we've got the Australian government being called out for, yes, elbow, as usual, spending taxpayer monies and wasting it on $250 million they spent on Labor ads last year. Like, what in the hell? Where did but we didn't want to spend our money on those ads. No one approves these ads. I'm sure it's happening worldwide. So they spend a lot on, what would you say, propping up their own governments, really, isn't it? The other thing, guys, I wanted to mention to you, I went to the Pompeii exhibition. I told you I was going to Canberra to the Pompeii exhibition with my daughter and hubby. Oh, it was really good. We had a really good day out. It wasn't too crowded, luckily, because I think a lot of people go away down the coast and things, so it wasn't too busy in Canberra. So we had a nice day out. Pompeii is such a fascinating story about the volcanic eruption of Vesuvius, Mount Vesuvius. They had a big virtual display and the volcano erupted every few minutes. It was pretty fascinating. They had a few artifacts and different things. They had some of the, what do you call them, the casts of the people and the dog that was chained up and a little baby. And oh, it was really fascinating. And they had a lot of little, like, gold rings. And imagine being on that, being the archaeologist, like finding all the little, like they had the snake gold rings and little combs and clips, like things for the hair, pins for hair and bowls and a lot of different things. I don't know if they were legitimate or not. And they had a lot of wall mural. They were really into mosaics. But like I said to my hubby back then, what else would they do? They'd have to be pretty crafty, wouldn't they? And they didn't have kitchens. They had like a universal kitchen. It was kind of very fascinating. So it is interesting, the story of Pompeii, just getting sidetracked. But it was a very good display. I did enjoy it. These things are always interesting, isn't it? And you realise they wouldn't have had any time to escape. It would have just erupted and covered the whole place. And a lot of the things obviously were preserved in rooms, like a lot of the things that they have. It's pretty fascinating. But some of the mosaic wall artworks and that were quite incredible, whether they were copies or not, which they probably were. But they were still absolutely gorgeous with birds and just very, very clever. So I did enjoy the Pompeii exhibit, if anyone gets a chance to see it. We always love a bit of history, don't we, guys? It's fascinating because I guess in a way it reminds you how people used to live their very simple life too, something that we as BS detectives here sort of aspire to get back to, a very simple life like the people of Pompeii. The other thing is, yes, we can't not talk about the Royal Kardashians. We've got Meghan Markle. Oh, I'm sure you've all been watching her new show that's out. What is it? It's something like Love from Meghan or something. I'm not quite sure of the name. Her new show where she grows all her own veggies. She's got this big veggie garden and she cooks everything and she's squeezing lemons and it's just so fake. We know she is an actress, but it does look fake, I've got to say. We know, as people who, a lot of you here grow our own veggies and that, we know it's kind of get down and dirty, and I'm just not seeing her growing her own veggies. I could be wrong. And being on her privacy tour still, obviously not wanting to be in the limelight, but the new show's out, so many questions. Oh, sorry guys, I'm a bit weary this morning. All the fresh air out here, it's so nice. So keep an eye out. I'm sure you'll get some good recipe ideas from Megan. The other thing is we've got Donald Trump. Still got the hush money sentencing crap going on. And he's only got 10 days to go, guys. 10 days. Oh, fingers. Oh, let's hope he makes it. It'll be really interesting to see what happens when he gets in. Oh, I can't wait, guys. 10 days. Oh, hopefully all his... sorry, guys. Hay fever. All his charges get swept under the carpet and we don't have to listen to all the crap anymore of his court cases. Yeah, poor old Trumpy, or Trumpet we call him here. The other thing is, they were talking this morning about I always tell you guys, oh, I'm so tired today, guys, what's going on? Starting a new year, it's a bit overwhelming. The Welcome to Countries, which is when the Indigenous do their like smoking ceremonies before football games or whatever, tennis or whatever it is, any function pretty much. 450,000 has been spent across the years on Welcome to Countries. Now, this is the question we keep asking. Where is that money going? Is it going to the Indigenous communities? I would say probably not. That's just my guess. But watch this space, guys, because they're starting to stop doing that now because they're realising the money's going in probably some CEO's pocket somewhere. Just the usual. All right, let's close my eyes, we'll get started, we'll get into the reading and we'll see what comes up. I'm just getting these class action lawsuits still about the picky wheel. We know there's going to be a lot coming out. It's taken years for people to get the courage up to even speak out against this sort of stuff. It's still not easy. Oh, this morning we had go get your... Yeah, they're calling it the flu on the news. Go get your jab, it's free. But they forget to tell you that all the taxpayers are paying for the jabs. We're all paying for that because someone's got to be paying Big Pharma for them. But no, it's all free, apparently. So they say. I guess we're not stupid on this channel, are we? So I am getting these class action lawsuits. People are coming together. People are getting the strength. They're wanting to fight back. Especially, you think about people who perhaps lost their jobs with mandates. I know I've got some of you here. Maybe had to sell their houses, lost their career paths. Lots has gone on in the last 5 years, guys. So a lot of class action lawsuits I'm getting. People coming together. And it's strength in numbers like anything, isn't it? I'm getting Europe's very unstable. We know that their cost of living's gone through the roof. And I'm getting that there's things collapsing. It's very, very unstable. There's a lot collapsing in Europe. Because people are standing up now. People are waking up. People are standing up. They're fighting back. They won't be downtrodden anymore. They can't go any lower. People won't go any lower. They've reached breaking point is what I'm getting in Europe. which is good, because that means they'll fight back. I'm getting Chris Luxon in New Zealand, and I am getting that people are still hurting in the hip pocket. He knows people are really struggling over there. He's trying to rectify this problem. I keep saying he's financially trying to rebuild your country, but it's not like he can just click his fingers and everyone's out of debt and everything goes away. We all know here that Jabsinda put you guys in a really bad situation of debt, well, personally plus as a country. But I am getting that he's aware that the little people are still suffering and hurting with the cost of living. And this is what I keep saying. He's going to look at ways that he can help you, whether it be that he drops interest rates and he has an influence on that sort of thing. He might lower some taxes. Not that any of them ever do that. But it might be around fuel. He might start to look at avenues that he can win over. Well, it sort of really is winning over the people, because a lot of people in New Zealand are really struggling. It's been very hard, and possibly more so small business trying to recover from that Jabsinda era where everything went south on purpose and intentionally. He will try to help, I feel, small business owners by giving them a little bit of a leg up. Maybe it could be tax breaks. But he is still financially working at propping up the country. That's his main goal, is to prop up the country financially. And if in any way he can help the little people, he will. Not every avenue. I always say he's still got to implement things, because he's got to stay important on the world stage. But he is looking at small ways he can tweak things to sort of aid the little people in financially surviving, because it's hard. It's hard globally, isn't it? All right. No, I still get England's rising. You got so much going on with this old Starmageddon over there. He's not even liked by his own peers in the government. So I'm still seeing people standing up. People will stand up to this. They're still showing me 10 Downing Street, people coming together at 10 Downing Street, whether it be the farmers with poop and this kind of thing. I'm seeing gates up around 10 Downing Street, high gates, because they're trying to deter people from standing up to, well, the nonsense they're being bloody dished out to them. I am getting that, obviously, which is the UK region as well. This London, England's just the central hub where people will come together. It's still going to happen, guys. Don't think it's over yet, because people are just on their lovely Christmas break, having a break from all the BS garbage and nonsense that's been going on. So people have just stepped out of it for a little bit to have a little breather. But then when they come back, they're going to hit the ground running. People are going to really stand up in the UK. I am getting that. And it's not the plasticine protests. It's the little people, peasants and Lego people are going to fight back. That's what I'm getting. And I'm getting that song again. We're not going to take it. They're not going to take it. And why should we? Why should anyone? Starmageddon's such a goof, isn't he? I look at him when he's talking and that sometimes. I can't imagine what you guys in the UK must think of him. He's just a clown. He just looks like a clown, doesn't he? Following his little narrative, ticking all the boxes. Yeah. God, I'm still getting this narrative that they're trying to feed everybody. We know they are. Oh, it's very hot here today, guys. I'm sweating. The narrative they're trying to feed everybody, they're still on that road. They're showing me all the maps of all the countries. So we've got like New Zealand, we've got Africa, we've got Australia, we've got England, we've got everywhere, Europe, all these countries. And they're showing me them being pushed together like a big jigsaw puzzle. Everyone, they want every country. They struggle with Africa though. They want every country to fit into the narrative and be on the same, what would you call it, or dystopian world. So of, well, control, basically. That's what I'm getting. They're showing me all the countries being pushed together. So we're all the same. So we're all like one big panda, which is China here if you're new. One big panda, doing as we're told, marching along like good little schoolboys and schoolgirls, being told what we can and can't do, what we can drive, how far we can drive, what we can eat, what we can spend. This is what they want. It's showing me the big puzzle of the world, but it's all joined together as one big, well, the sameness. That's the sameness. Oh, there goes all the glass. Yep, I bet that was Sophie. She would have scared the birds. She can't help herself. That is Sophie. Yeah. See, they're still pushing it. They're not giving up. Just because people fight back, that they're not going to give up. I mean, they've worked too hard, haven't they? If you think back to 2019, when it all originally began in the Wuhan lab experiment, they've come too far. They're not just going to put their hands in the air, all these global elites, and go, oh, it hasn't worked. We'll just give up and let the people go back to normal and be free and get on with their simple lives. They're not going to do it. They're still going to try and push. They didn't go through all that. Well, my hubby and I were talking about the other night, that crazy pandemic event with this immortal CV virus, how crazy it was. You couldn't even walk down the street. You couldn't even, as you guys know, you couldn't even walk your dog. I remember walking the dog once with someone, and the police drove past and looked at you like you had three heads because you didn't have a mask on. But you didn't have to wear a mask outdoors, so it was fine if you were exercising or walking the dog at that time. But they still looked at you like you were some really hardened criminal. It was just, I can't believe it. I told you about my girlfriend Sandy. You all know her from some of my videos. And she didn't wear a mask for at all for the couple of years. And twice the Coles workers in the supermarket called the police on her, twice. And she had to explain why she didn't have a mask on. Yeah, don't even go there. I can't even talk about it. It's just it's so ridiculous. But so many people went in that mass psychosis. I still don't get it to this day. And they're still in it. I don't get it. Sorry, guys. Off on a rant and a tangent. Let's see if there's anything else today and we'll pull some cards. I've been watching the cricket, guys, and now we've got the tennis open, the Aussie tennis open. We've got Djokovic and all that down here now. And I've been watching the cricket, which has been great. India and Australia. Oh, I really enjoy the cricket. And today's the pink test, which is they raise money for cancer nurses. So they raise money and fund cancer nurses. So everyone wears pink today, so it'll be a good day of cricket for me to watch inside in the air conditioning with the doggos, because they're both completely passed out. Oh, what a pair they are. Let me see if there's anything else. Sorry, guys. It's just saying we have to be very determined to stay on our path. We cannot afford to veer off our path and get sidetracked. We have to keep staying on our path to freedom, becoming detangled from this web of lies is what I'm getting. We have to keep forging forward, making our own path. That's what I'm getting. I'm going to pull us some cards, guys, because we really need this, don't we? Moving into 2025, we're very, very excited for some change, aren't we? These are Queen of the Moon Oracle. We need change, big time. Well, I guess people are waking up. That's the positive part. That we just want... I guess we just don't want to be fed any more garbage anymore and lies. We're sick of that. We're sick of it. Oh, resistance. Here we go. Waning Crescent Resistance. These are beautiful cards, aren't they? And to me, that's open your fist. Don't be tight. Don't shut your body down and be tight. Open up to everything that's coming to you. Look at the eagles. Look at the nature, the trees, the grasses. just let everything unfold by literally unfolding, and stop the resistance in your body. Resistance actually keeps things away from you. It's an energy, frequency, vibration that pushes things away. So make sure you're not pushing things away. Let's pull a Gaia Oracle as well, guys. Moonlight. Travel, romance, potential. And when I see that card, I just think there's always light in the darkness. Just keep your hope alive, guys. There's always light in the darkness. As crazy as the times are that we're going through, look at a full moon. A full moon, when you get a full moon, you think of a full moon, it lights up the whole, everything. It's like daylight. You can go out in your backyard and it can be feel like daylight. It's so bright. There's always light in the darkness. Power Thought cards by Louise L. Hay. Let's see what we get here. I am willing to change. Oh, the old butterfly morphing into the butterfly. The caterpillar emerging into the butterfly. I'm willing to release old negative beliefs. They are only thoughts that stand in my way. My thoughts are positive and fulfilling. And I guess to me that's, do you want to stay stuck in old past memories, hurts, pains, things that have hurt us? Just be willing to change. Be willing to change. Stop the resistance. Again, I'm getting that. I'm going to pull one more of these. I'm going to pull one of these as an outcome for 2025. We need a little bit of how to handle 2025. We're so excited to be in 2025. I have the perfect living space. Oh, there you go. We often talk about our home as our haven, don't we, in our sanctuary, or our living environment where we live. I see myself living in a wonderful place. It fulfills all my needs and desires. It's in a beautiful location and at a price I can afford. And that's also, to me, is don't live outside of your means as well. And this is what the awakening is. We often talk about that. People have to move away from that. Not that there's anything wrong with material things, but people were borrowing money. They were getting into debt. This is years ago, prior to the event happening. A lot of people, it was who had the biggest home, who had the biggest car, who had the best four-wheel drive, the boat, the jet skis, the whole... And now people are realising that that's not really what it's all about. That's what the awakening does to you. It's a spiritual consciousness that makes you appreciate the simple and smaller things of life. For example, a butterfly, a bird flying past, patting your dogs, and that beautiful exchange of energy, that unconditional love you share with your pets. Things like this. The world opens up, well, I guess it is your senses, really. That's what it is. It's moving into sensory realms and opening everything up for you. That's what the awakening is about. Not resisting things. Just letting things come to you that are going to bring you joy, and trusting that the universe is leading you on the correct path. Just like that beautiful Barbara Streisand song the other day, Somewhere. That is the most beautiful song. I love that song because we can so relate to that song. Somewhere, somehow, we'll find a new beginning. Like, that's us. We found a new beginning. Amongst all the chaos 5 years ago, when we lost jobs, lost friends, lost family, were ostracised and vilified from society because we wouldn't conform and do everything they told us to, and still aren't, we had to find a new way of living, and we have. We've found this simple way of living, and it suits us. It actually fulfills us, doesn't it, guys? And the thing is, for a lot of us being sensitive, psychics, intuitives, etc., we don't get drained by society. And I'm not saying not mix with society, but we're not inundated by people around us who are taking our energy, like the energy vampire, sucking us dry, with us having to process things about other people. We're more focused, not in a selfish way, in a humble way, on our own health and well-being. All right, see if there's anything to finish off with today. No, and I'm getting that song by Culture Club, Come a Chameleon. We've become these chameleons, these chameleons. We're blending in wherever we go. We're not, I think in the beginning we were probably very in people's faces and trying to push, oh, can't you see what's going on? Like, look at this. This isn't right. None of this seems real. And we talk about that a lot. None of this does seem real. But now we're like, we camouflage in. We're just like these people in the background. I've got Sophie's barking collar on, so fingers it works. We're like these people in the background that just are observing from afar. We always talk about that, watching things from that high vantage point and observing things from afar. These chameleons, we blend into our environments a lot more these days. Sorry, wouldn't be the same video without a dog interruption, would it, you two? Oh, a couple of rat bags. Oh, and now I'm getting that song by Cyndi Lauper, True Colours. So this is all about us, showing our truth, staying in our truth, our true colours, like Cyndi Lauper. Our true colours are shining through, just like the words. I'm getting that. Let me see. And of course, I'm going to end it today with our old favourite song. Of course, we're going to get this when we're talking about colours and everything. I'm getting that beautiful Kermit song, Rainbow Connection, again. That's us, sitting by the babbling brook on our banjo. We've had that image so many times, guys, but it's so us. We love a peaceful environment. We're comfortable in our own skin. We love music, hence the banjo. And that's what I'm going to leave us with today, again, the Rainbow Connection for 2025. Just keep being you. Keep staying in your truth. Keep shining your true colours as well, being you. Don't hide away anymore. And don't resist things anymore either, guys. So I'm going to leave you with that song today, Kermit the Frog and Rainbow Connection. So it's all about keeping your colours nice and bright this year for 2025. That's our theme, guys, obviously. Come a Chameleon, blending in. Our True Colours by Cyndi Lauper and Kermit the Frog. As per usual, we always get that one, the Rainbow Connection. The lovers, the dreamers, and me. Oh, me and the doggos. Oh, my God. There's one down there. Sprocket. And Sophie's up on the veranda. Oh, my God. Getting too hot for them out here. They'll head into the aircon soon. Oh, my umbrella's flying away, guys. I'll have to put that down. It's getting a bit windy. All right, take care, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm off to watch the cricket. Don't forget, like buttons. Please consider subscribing. It'd be lovely to have you here. And like buttons as well, guys. And I'll talk to you very soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.